One of the biggest games of the tournament so far is Egypt up against Morocco, and it's coming at you next. Once again with a 5-minute preview, looking forward to Egypt up against Morocco over in the 2021 Africa Cup of Nations, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things AFCON related, Black and Rose related, world football related. We're going to all hear boys under Warruski. Who's going to go through from the big boys, Egypt, Morocco? Of course, probably one of these two guys could lift the trophy at the end of the tournament. We'll see about it all in a minute, of course. Big shout out to my VIPs. They're the Patreons, guys. Thank you for loving, of course, behind the scenes. You can become a latest member of the gang from as little to as much as you like. Check out the link down below, patreon.com/Rosies. But anyway, 5-minute preview. Let's get into it then. Here we go. Kicking on forward then, shall we? Take a look at the big one at the Stadio Amadou Adjado, taking place on the 30th of January. We might even do a watch long for this one. It is Egypt up against Morocco. Big game, of course. Egypt. Carlos Queiroz is your manager. Of course, the Royals' Royce of a manager, qualified as Group G winners way back on the 25th of March 2021. 25th appearance in the tournament so this year. 2019 was their last. They've won it quite a whole bunch of times. I think 7 times. 57, 59, 86, 98, 2006, 2008, 2010. It's been 12 years, so it's the longest, I think probably one of the longest times, of course, since the early days, since they haven't got their hands on the trophy. 45th according to the world of FIFA, and 30-2 to go the distance at the start of the tournament. This is their resume right now. Of course, they did start with that loss against Nigeria, then of course picked up wins against Guinea-Bissau, Sudan, and of course penalty shootout win over Ivory Coast. They've only conceded the 1 goal, and that was in the opening day against Nigeria. So remind ourselves of where they finished. They did finish second behind Nigeria, of course, who already crashed out at this stage. So 6 points of a possible 9 for Egypt over in Group D. Remind ourselves of the squad then. We've got El Shawani between the sticks. We've got Hamdi at the back there, Al Sharif as well. Hagazi, of course, former West Brom man there. Into midfield, we have the likes of Tafwick. He's actually could play on the left-hand side, I think. Elney as well, Trezeguet, and of course, big bad boy Mo Salah, one of the best, if not the best player in Africa right now. And of course, one of the top 5 players in the world at this moment. This is, of course, the lineup, I think. El Shawani between the sticks, Tafwick, Hagazi, Hamdi, Outafuf at the back there, Fatih, Elney, Trezeguet with Mohamed, Mamouche, and Salah leading the charge for Egypt. Let's take a look, of course, their opposition, Morocco, managed by Vladid Halilovic, qualified as Group E winners, secured the deal on 26th of March 2021. 18th appearance in the tournament, 2019 was their last. They won it in 1976. It's been a long time overdue for Morocco to win this one. 28th according to the world of FIFA, and 10-1 to go the distance. That is Morocco. Of course, this is the resume so far. Picked up a win over Ghana on opening day, followed up with a win over Comoros and a 2-2 thrilling draw against Gabon. Since then, they had a narrow escape against Malawi, of course, in the knockout stages to set up the singer up against Egypt in the quarterfinals. They did top the pops over in Group Z, of course, over the likes of Gabon and Comoros and Ghana, who have all since been eliminated from this group. Let's take a look, or remind ourselves of the squad then for Morocco. Here you go. We got Ziniti. Bono will start between the sticks for Morocco. At the back there, you got the likes of Aguad, Sace as well. Into midfield, we got the likes of Bakok, Adamabat as well, Hakimi as well, deadly player, scored that zinging goal, and of course El Nasri up top, alongside Ilish Che, who's been a bit of a cameo so far, of course, playing in English second tier for QPR. Bono between the sticks, Hakimi, Sace, Aguad, Messina make up a back 4 there with Boufal, Adamabat, Amala, and Louza, with El Nasri and Akabi up top. Probably one of the best teams in this side of the bracket, you would think, up against one of the best players in the world. What will come out? Teamwork or solo play? Of course, they played each other 2 times. 2008, 1 for Egypt, nothing for Morocco, and 1 draw. 3 wins in the past, though, for Egypt at the moment. 50% form up against the Morocco side, just lost 1 to the past 6, 75% form, of course. Coming at you, though, what have we got going on this one then? They played each other last round. It was a 1-0 win for Egypt. It was an AFCON quarter-final stage back in 2017. And, of course, the other time they played each other since in recent records was a 0-0 draw as well. So Egypt coming to this on the back of back-to-back games without conceding a goal against Morocco, and they seem to have that mentality now with not conceding goals. Taking a look at, of course, the vote, of course, was out there. 172 users have voted. 54% gone with Egypt, 46 have gone with Morocco. It is so tight, right down the middle. Could not be separated. But what about me? I've actually gone with Mo Salah. He's had fleeting glimpses of a player that he can be in this tournament, but they haven't really stepped it up to the plate. I think at the quarter-final stage, this is where Egypt will rise to the occasion and, of course, knock out one of the fellow big boys. That'll be Morocco. Got to go with a 1-0 win. Of course, the odds, though, 12-5 is your Egypt, 6-4 is your Morocco, 9-5 is to drag it to maybe extra time and penalties. In fact, the odds to go the distance, Morocco 4-1. They are favoured over Egypt to a fourth favourites, 11-2 to go the distance. That's, of course, my take on it. Be sure to give the video to 11. Smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe. We'll be back, of course, for the semi-finals, but, of course, lots of content on the AFCON right here on the channel. Smash your subscribe. See you soon for the next one, boys. We're done. 5-minute preview, out.